Hola, Reyes y Reinas. Hi, Kings and Queens. I pray that you have so much peace and an abundant amount of expectancy for God's favor for 2020. And I wanted to touch more on the subject that I was talking about yesterday, which is about who we trust and how we can trust people. And at times what causes heartbreak is trusting somebody that maybe you didn't take it into prayer, or recognizing that whoever it is that you trust may have someone in their circle of influence that they're trusting that you personally may not trust. And what's important to recognize on this subject is that I always say to pray and seek discernment for where God tells you, who to allow in your life, who to start relationships with. And sometimes you can't even help it because it could be a dearest one that could betray you. But it's important for you to recognize that whoever it is you trust, make sure that their circle of influence is someone that you would personally trust yourself before you allow access to a very personal place in your life. So in Jesus' name, may y'all be blessed and recognize who it is that you trust and who is that they trust. That you can trust someone and not necessarily know that if there's someone in their circle of influence that they trust, and if it's someone that you personally don't know or you personally wouldn't trust, it's very important for you to recognize that whoever it is that you allow, deep, intimate access into your personal life, that you recognize that you take it up into prayer with God and you get spiritual discernment as to who you should trust. And sometimes you can't help it that there's people around you that are dearest to you and they can trust somebody that they may not take up in prayer. But it's important for you to recognize that whatever it is that the enemy may try to use to condemn you or to try to just make you believe you're something you're not, always take everything up into prayer, and that God will give you that spiritual discernment or warning on who to trust and who not to trust. So in Jesus' name, may y'all be blessed and recognize when God is pointing you or guiding you or prompting you to not trust someone in your life.